this whole aspect, every client we work with, every CEO I've ever worked with, every CXO I've ever worked with, eventually you'll come down to this equation and say, this is part of our problem. And most people do not say we have a credibility or a reliability problem. They do say we have an intimacy problem. Are we vulnerable? Are we authentic? And those things are very much things that you can address. But it's all destroyed in an instant. Destroyed in an instant when people do everything from a self-orientation perspective. And that, you can imagine giving someone, proving your reliability, proving that it comes with enormous credibility and what you're doing is correct, and establishing vulnerability and telling stories, which is something else we haven't covered, about oneself and about one's EQ and about one's learning and about how one made mistakes so you really build the intimacy, and then you blow it all by saying, well, thanks very much, I'm off to do what I was going to do in the first place. Or saying, well, I hope you've all got that. Now we need to do it my way. Or and that's the absolute classic is the phrase, buy a dog and then stand by the gate barking yourself. And
I never heard that one before.
No. Absolute classic. Why buy a dog if you're going to bark yourself? And you find a lot of self-orientated people will agree that they have credibility, reliability, and intimacy, agree that others have credibility, and reliability, and intimacy. And then they'll start doing things like, well, let me tell you how to do your job.